welcome to the highlights of the second day's play, the first cable and wireless test match here at Sabina Park, Kingston, Jamaica. England had such a fantastic first day, as you remember. All the bowlers playing well, bowling accurately to off stump. There was Capel getting wickets, and Small and Devon Markham, and of course Angus Fraser. Let's just recall for a moment his magnificent bowling after tea. In 6 overs, Fraser took 5 wickets for 6 runs. He's just 24 years old, and this is only his 4th test match. But he bowled accurately to off-stump all day. His figures: 20 overs, 8 maidens, 5 for 28. For England, it has been an unbelievable start to this cable and wireless series. They bowled the West Indies out for 164, the lowest total by the West Indies against England since 1969. Well, there's a hard day's batting ahead now for the batsmen. They really have the onus, and of course doubts about the pitch and the odd ball that keeps low. No Gooch or Stewart, they're both out, 80 for 2, 84 runs behind. Let's now see how the batsmen get on. The second over of the day, Malcolm Marshall is bowling to Alan Lamb. Well, that was close. Now, both these England batsmen have played the ball away from the body. They've taken risks, and surely those are the electric shocks that must go to the body to warn them that they must get in a line, play straight, get behind the bounce. Lovely shot. Well, that's a relief to Wayne Larkins. He recognises a half volley and knows exactly what to do with it.
Well, there's nothing wrong with this shot. Half volley, just angling in, and feet move very nicely there. There's no need to run for that.
Lovely shot this time. Cracking shot.
Well, he certainly whacked this. He stood back. Let the whole bat go through the ball. My goodness, that raced away from the outfield.
That was quick. That really was quick, and that was aimed straight at Alan Lamb's head.
Well, I think this is just warming everybody up here, not only Alan Lamb, but the crowd as well. That's a quick bouncer letting Lamb know that he's here. He's here in a contest today, and this ain't no pushover.
Oh, and that's a fumble. That must have gone over the top of middle stump. It missed the outside edge. Just for a second, I thought he'd nicked it.
And there we have a situation with Larkins staying leg side of the ball. You see that? The ball actually goes over middle stump, and in fact it's outside the offside edge of his bat. He's staying leg side of the ball. Why Viv Richards hasn't got a third slip, I just don't know.
Oh, he's got that one away beautifully. A lovely pull shot down towards backward square leg there for 4. That brings up the 100 for England.
And this is an incredible shot here. It just shows the pace of the wicket. It's coming right off stump. Larkins back and across and smacking it over the top of square leg for 4 runs.
One of the most amazing things happened this morning. They tried to cut the grass. Now, there is no grass for me out there, and there was daylight between those blades and the surface itself. But anyhow, they did try. Always hit that beautifully through cover point. Into the fence it goes. That's Lamb's best shot of the day. Magnificent back foot square drive.
Well, this is what I was talking about earlier on. I know it's a bit wide, but Alan Lamb staying leg side there has all the room in the world to smash it square on the offside for 4.
He's edged it, he's gone, caught, good catch at first slip. It's a no ball. It's a no ball. An edge to first slip.
The West Indies were jubilant. Well, my goodness, frustration for them, and you couldn't want more frustration than that. Looking for a breakthrough, they've waited for over an hour for it. When it comes, it's a no ball.
You know, I've almost seen that before, because I imagine Courtney Walsh to be the most dangerous bowler here. This is his home ground. Wayne Larkins lurking on leg stump again, not quite getting across. Beautifully caught.
He's given him leg before, the ball creeping through, and Courtney Walsh has dismissed Wayne Larkins.
Well, this is what they're all worried about, batsmen on both sides. The ball that keeps low and takes the batsman by surprise. That was adjudged to be hitting leg stump. I wouldn't be so sure myself on the replay, but the umpire's in line there, I suppose. I think Wayne Larkins might think himself a little bit unlucky. Tremendous transformation of this Sabina Park crowd.
Oh, and that's a nasty one. Good job he's got the protection on the arm. No ball called. Try to duck out of the way of that one, but it was a quick delivery.
Yes, very quick delivery this. He ducked down, he didn't get up again, hit him somewhere towards the side or the elbow, just hit him on the hip.
Well, he's gone for that one, and one bounce into the fence for 4. Well, that brought a smile to Jeff Boycott's face. It's also the end of the over. This is the shot again.
Walsh has knocked it in short, he's gone for it, but he's had to reach for it well outside the offside. The ball's outside the head on the offside. He's had to really go and fetch it. He's actually hit it really, really well.
Oh, dear, 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 that was very bad luck for Bishop, and infuriating for England supporters to see Lamb playing like that.
Well, these England batsmen don't seem to like to play themselves in after a session. We saw that this morning, and just the same, he's whacking at the second ball. He's just carrying on where he left off before lunch.
The only wicket to fall today, that of Wayne Larkins. His highest test score, 46, LBW to Walsh. Oh, that's dropped. She dropped him. Well, well, well. Dujon went to the right. Hooper turned into the left. And they downed it.
Well, wasn't this a fine delivery from Bishop? Look, he pitches, leaves him. What a dreadful mess he made of that, Jeffrey Dujon. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Great delivery from Bishop. Pitched and left Alan Lamb, turned him round, chest on, and he could have caught that in a bucket, I think.
Cracking shot. Beautiful shot. No justice at all for Ian Bishop. It's the end of the over. It's 143. Ah, there you are. That's the one of the many sorts of refreshment available on this ground. Yes, on the up, but beautifully struck and marvellously timed by Alan Lamb. That's his 5th 4, and the Union Jack may well fly. Really times that well, Jeff.
Well, it's a nice gift ball here. It's wide of off stump. You don't give a good back foot player room outside the off stump. Not at the pace that Hooper bowls. Bowling Hooper is just allowing England to bat themselves in.
Nicely worked through mid-on. One more run, and the 150 comes up for the loss of 3 wickets. And you hear the trickle of applause around the ground.
Always beating the outside edge. That was a lazy shot. Looked as if it stayed out there a little bit. Might have been a bit of drift in it, but Lamb wouldn't have enjoyed this.
Well, this is very much a Lamb shot. Not moving his feet, just outside the off stump, drifting away. Very good ball. No bounce again.
And there it goes again. Will this be his 50? Did he get some bat on that? Into the fence it goes. 4 runs, and Alan Lamb has registered the first half century in this match. It's been a very tidy fighting knock by him. But what he's got to do now is keep going. He cannot afford to relax at all. They tend to move the score backwards here. So don't worry about it. We haven't got it wrong. I can assure you he's got 50. In fact, he's got 51. Smith down the other end has 14. There it is. Beautiful shot through extra cover. The ball whistling away to the boundary. Into the fence she goes. Lovely shot, Alan Lamb. He moves on to 57, and England take the lead. Well, that's an interesting bit of headgear. The old cardboard box. A lot of umbrellas up there, not because it's going to rain, because they're trying to keep themselves nice and cool in the shade. Well played. Beautifully into the gap. Viv Richards chasing it. He's going to really have to move to get there. He won't. So again, lovely timing. That's Alan Lamb's 9th 4.
Yes, and timing here, the operative word. He just leans into the stroke and eases it through extra cover, giving Viv Richards a long chase to the boundary.
He's having a cup of tea. Well fielded. Oh, lovely fielding. Carlisle Best. A magnificent pickup to his left hand there, and then whipped it back all in one movement.
He's got it away. That'll go all the way. The outfield here very fast at Sabina Park. 4 runs. So a boundary to Robin Smith to carry him to 25, and England up to 190 for 3. And that's 4 runs, cracked straight back down the ground. Alan Lamb doesn't even bother to move. A straight drive, absolutely cracked down the ground by Lamb, moves him on to 76.
Well, nice straight half volley, and Lamb perfectly positioned as he plunks it away. Dead straight, the bowler can't get to it. There he is, left foot forward, a good short arm jab, plenty of power. England are full of confidence.
So there it is, 28 degrees, beautiful day. Nicely glided by Smith through the vacant gully area. They'll get 2 here. Well fielded. Oh, and that was a very good bit of work.
Well, if they haven't seen Keith Arthurton field, they'll know all about him now. He's a tremendous mover across the ground. He's a specialist cover point fielder, and of course left-handed, and he's in exactly the right position where he should be to cut off that drive wider mid-on. You see, nips in from mid-wicket, and tremendous throwing.
England lead by 55 on the first innings. Very useful 55 too. In the air and just wide of first slip. He should have had a second man in there. In test match cricket, you have got to give yourself an opportunity to take wickets.
It's amazed us all day that Viv Richards has taken out that second slip just wide of the man that had first. What he has to do, he really has to get wickets, whatever the theories are in the field, just to see that. Whatever the theories are, Viv Richards has to get 7 more wickets.
A big appeal there for LBW, but I think he got himself quite a long way forward. And that's a bit of an optimistic ask, really. A smile on the face there of umpire Lloyd Barker.
Yes, Viv can hurry through, and that just drifts in outside the line of the off stump, in fact, with that front pad.
That's well played by Lamb. He's a very good onside player. Back for the second on the misfield. So 2 more to his total. That's also the 100 partnership of 328 minutes, or in 328 minutes. A tremendous effort by these two.
And now we have another change. Carlisle Best is the bowler. Rather snazzy headband. And immediately, a little nudge perhaps, or did it go straight down there? 4 runs. And those are runs off Robin Smith's bat.
And this, I think, is the difficulty for Viv Richards. In my opinion, he's worrying too much about this new ball. He's bowling his second line or third line bowlers, not on target. A little tickle down that leg side, and it's 4 runs.
Well, pad first, and a shot there for LBW. The umpire, Steve Buckner, was not impressed. Neither was Robin Smith. But
and if you have a look here, the ball slants in. Actually, a very good ball. Lucky to get an inside edge, I think, onto the pad, but perhaps also fractionally outside the off stump.
Oh, well fielded. Brilliant stuff. That's Richards himself. Cover.
And that is Viv Richards, one of the most athletic men in world cricket. In fact, a very well-timed stroke here to extra cover by Alan Lamb. Viv swoops on it in one motion. He's in there a little bit straighter, and Robin Smith would have been really struggling. Brilliant cricket by Viv Richards.
Oh, well, there we are. That's marvellous. They start them young here at the cricket, not always paying attention. He's going to wait until this partnership's over, then he's going to come to life again in a big way. Good slower ball, and another shout from Courtney Walsh. I mean, he is bowling so well. There's always something happening. Batsmen never actually confidently set against him.
Indeed, but Robin Smith is confident. He's on that front foot, just outside the line. But it does indicate how confident he is. He's getting forward there. Very good ball, but in fact, good cricket by Robin Smith.
Nasty bounce there, just hopped over Richards' hand, and they've one more, and that's a half-century for Robin Smith. Raises the bat to the dressing room. How well he's played, a gutsy innings. His 5th half-century in Test matches. Tremendous shot, wonderful performance. A century to Alan Lamb. Well played, the vice-captain. It couldn't have come in a more spectacular way. A beautiful pull shot, hammered down and crashing away towards the old pavilion. Alan Lamb has got 100. Careful. Time to concentrate. It is mentioned earlier on today that he does get 100 and gets himself out very quickly afterwards. We have some sensational news, really, on the scoreboard. It'll not please Alan Lamb too much, because it turns out that his actual total, according to the scorers, is just 99, so he's still one away from that century.
On 99 on the board, this is Bishop. He's hooked it in the air, down to the boundary for 4, and that is his 100 for sure. Alan Lamb throws his hands up in the air, and it really has been a tremendous fighting innings. Acknowledging the applause around the ground. was a slippery delivery, that one. Kept a little bit low, nipped back a little bit, and he did well. He's got to watch it. Jeff Boycott was making the point about being extravagant. This nearly got through. High back lift there. He was going to force it. Look at the nip back there. Just got a bit of bat on it. So it's been a while since an England combination has really got itself settled in. The Australians certainly didn't allow them to do that. And that's off the bat and 4 runs. Just a little bottom edge there, went flying down into the ground and straight into the fence. Out, got him, caught second slip, magnificently caught by Best. He is a magnificent catcher. That was a quick ball, a magnificent delivery, just outside off stump. It went flying away, and I tell you what, there are not many better in the world than Carlisle Best when it comes to taking slip catches. So the end of a tremendous innings, out for 57, and now it's going to be Nasser Hussain striding to the middle for his first test match, and the score here, 288 for 4. And a great catch from Carlisle Best. The ball went flying off the outside edge, and didn't he make it look easy? He caught it, went running around to his right. He is, if not the best, one of the best in the slip cordon in the world.
Now Hussain will have his first delivery. And welcome to Test cricket, Nasser Hussain.
And a tremendous start from Nasser Hussain, really. That's his baptism of fire in Test cricket. He's known to be a stroke maker. They got a man back for the hook. He's not hooking that one, though. I think he's a few hard palpitations there, but in fact, he played it quite well. He went up and then down. He'll be relieved to have got that one, I think, first off. Get it over and done with.
Now Richards lurks up close. Another close fielder on Hussain. And he's off the mark. Played it beautifully off the legs. Richardson lets it go by, it's 4. So Nasser Hussain gets off the mark with a boundary from his second ball in Test cricket, and rather a bit of sloppy fielding on the boundary by Richie Richardson.
But exquisite timing here from Nasser Hussain. Just goes back and clips it just in front of square. Timing and giving it sufficient power to go to the boundary, just beating the fielder.
Well, he's really clobbered that away. That's 4 runs. He hit that like lightning. It went to the boundary. Clobbered that outside the off stump, and it travelled into the advertising board. Almost shattered it down at third man, and that's his 3rd boundary.
Well, this is the arrogance of youth, and it's great to see. Great shot. In fact, the ball doesn't get up that much. He middles it and it crashes it just behind square for 4.
He's beaten the fieldsman, and that too will run to the boundary. It's a very fast outfield, this. Lovely timing, that from Alan Lamb. They really have bowled a lot of deliveries in this innings on leg stump, and a lot of runs have been scored in that area.
Well, he shouldn't be bowling down leg side, Courtney Walsh. The ball's already spearing in from his arm, so it makes it even easier to just turn the wrist, roll them, use the face of the bat. The face of the ball will do the rest and take it to the boundary.
Oh, he's beaten him, he's gone, out, caught behind. The outside edge again. That is a good delivery, just a little bit quicker than Hussain expected. And Ian Bishop has struck yet again. Hit the outside edge, it went flying to Dujon. He's dropped one, but he made no mistake with this one. So that's the story. 46 to Larkins, he was out today. Lamb is still out there. Smith was out for 57, and Hussain now out for 13. And out to the centre goes David Capel to join Alan Lamb. In the air, he's gone again. He's got him out. Good night. Underway, Alan Lamb. That was a lazy shot. He hung his bat at the ball, and the West Indies are on fire in the slips cordon. That went flying away, and I tell you what, Walsh has bowled so well. He really does deserve a wicket, and he's got it. He's got the big one. he's on his way. A great innings. They're giving him a standing ovation. It's 315 for 6.
He's gone, caught by Richardson, clipped off the legs. A rather careless shot by Capel. He goes, and England are 325 for 7. Another wicket for Courtney Walsh.
Well, that really was, as you say, Tony, a careless shot. It's rather unfortunate for David Capel. Must have fancied it as well up on leg stump, the sort of ball you do like to whip through mid-wicket, but I'm afraid it was an easy catch. It was in the air a long time, and the fieldsman absolutely on line and in the right place.
He's hit that well. Short-armed jab to that short ball, and down through square leg it goes for 4. So Jack Russell moves on to 12. 338 now for 7.
Well, that was a lovely shot. Whacked in short, not too quick, and you see, just turned the wrist, kept the ball down.
Oh, big appeal there for LBW. He's given him, he's gone, it's LBW. I thought he may have lifted it for a second, but he was on the back foot, and Small has been trapped. LBW to Marshall. That looked pretty adjacent to me, but there was no bat involved.
I agree 100%, Tony. If he didn't nick it, he was right back on his stumps, and it looked plumb LBW. Here we go. Ball keeps quite low, back on his stumps, and that's right in front, middle of the shin, knocking him all over.
Yes, no doubt about that. You can see, too, that the bat was a little bit away from the pad there, and although he glances down at his bat, I think the noise may have been made through the bat clipping the outside of his pad. It nipped back. It was a good delivery, and that was the end of Gladstone Small.
Well, England took their score on to 342 for 8 at the close. At one stage, mind, they were 288 for 3. Only 2 batsmen scored over 50. Lamb 132, Smith 57, their partnership 172. The West Indies in the field had to work extremely hard, and they put in 19 overs of mixed off-spin from Richards, Best and Hooper. But after the second new ball, Bishop was lively, 3 for 68, and Walsh the best, 3 wickets also. So England go into the third day with a lead of 178, a position beyond their wildest dreams. So from the second Cable and Wireless Test match from Sabina Park, Jamaica, it's goodbye.